Well, Rochelle, you can see the crowds here. You can see the creativity that goes into this. Look right behind me. Have you ever seen a costume like that? That is Jack Frost and the Tooth Fairy, if I'm correct. Incredible costumes. People put months and months into this. Some people I spoke to said they're already planning for next year. So as you can see, it's hard to believe that this event started in 1970 with less than 100 people, all just in one room. That was the beginning of Comic-Con, and now it has become one of the largest conventions in the world, more than 130,000 people attending. It has become somewhat of a geekdom celebration. You'll see where it was just once comic books, and now it's everything. You'll see sci-fi, movies, TVs, books, adventure movies, all kinds of things celebrated here, all about pop culture. For many, it's really the highlight of the year. It's certainly the hottest ticket in town. Line after line leading into the San Diego Convention Center, where the reward is to get into more lines. But for the thousands upon thousands that come, it's worth every minute.
I love the characters, and I love all the popular media with every comic and TV show and movie.
Coming to Comic-Con to express yourself, how important is it?
Doom does not express himself. Doom is the ruler of this puny world.
You?
I think it's really important to express yourself and know who you are and be able to find a character that you can relate to.
Tell me who you are.
Pikachu!
To outsiders, the question is simple. Why do so many get dressed up for this event to express themselves like they wouldn't dare do in ordinary life?
Honestly, that question changed my life. First time I came to San Diego Comic-Con in 2007, I came to this environment and I saw these people in this environment that celebrates interests that might make them feel ostracized somewhere else in their lives. And that was just fascinating to me.
Travis Langley calls himself a superheroologist. In fact, the professor has taught psychology classes on Batman and Stan Lee's heroes. He's written psychology books on Captain America versus Iron Man, and recently released a new book, Wonder Woman Psychology, Lassoing the Truth. It's a topical book, given the success of the recent Wonder Woman feature film.
We still want heroes, though. And Wonder Woman says you can have somebody who's doing the smart thing, you can have somebody who's trying to do the right thing, and being heroic, and being healthy at it. And it's in a very strong message, considering the incredible success of that movie.
But Comic-Con isn't only about the celebrity superheroes like Batman, Wonder Woman, and Spider-Man. Just as important are the oddball, offbeat, and obscure characters that could become tomorrow's fan favorites.
Murder. It's just not cool.
And perhaps it could be the Tick, an oddball superhero coming soon to Amazon's streaming service. With a giant controllable tick and a scavenger hunt that sends me and other participants searching for clues, Amazon is pulling out all the stops to immerse potential viewers in the superheroes universe.
Well, come on then, you heard the man. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And that also means making us feel and look a little bit like superheroes before we come crashing back down to reality. And continuing this notion of the oddball superhero, Dr. Travis Langley, the superheroologist, points out that Superman was once considered an oddball. After all, he runs around in tights and a red cape. And Spider-Man too, for obvious reasons. So the oddball character always comes around to being mainstream, and we look for new oddball characters that are a little bit different. His favorite psychological study profile case is Batman with his dark background, and he loves Wonder Woman too, because Wonder Woman was created by an actual psychologist. Rochelle, a lot going on there. Back to you.
Clearly a lot going on there at Comic-Con, but on a more serious note, how is the security at this massive event, especially where things like armor and weapons are part of almost every attendee's attire?
You're exactly right. In fact, earlier this year in Phoenix, there was a very serious incident where a man dressed as the Punisher came in carrying loaded guns and throwing stars. He was arrested because he had threatened to kill one of the actors who played the Power Rangers. That was in Phoenix. At this event, we have seen people carrying replicas of weapons. Of course, they have to follow the standard rules and go through security checks. Arrow tips must be cut off, and projectiles can't actually shoot out, so they can't be functioning. But everything has gone smoothly here. Very festive. I've been told that I should embrace my inner geekdom to play a part in this. So I just want to see whether my costume is okay for you, and whether you have some geekiness and you can recognize who I am as I head out tonight. Rochelle.
So Thor, otherwise known as Mark New there, reporting from Comic-Con. Fantastic.